headquarters of ITN.
In the 1960s, more than 400 babies in Britain were born with deformities caused by thalidomide, a drug prescribed for morning sickness. Adults now, and many of them married with children, they claim the compensation they received is proving totally inadequate. In tonight's Focus in Britain, we report on the 3 men who hope that their test case will mean more money for every thalidomide victim. The reporter is Anya Sitharam.
This victim is unemployed with a family to support. Freddie Astbury receives £6,000 a year after tax from the victim's trust. That's on top of his original payout of £33,000.
Well, I don't think we were expected to live long. People thought we were just going to be locked away. The longer we've lived, now it's getting harder and harder.
Thalidomide is still used to treat some serious illnesses, but 30 years ago it was withdrawn as a drug for morning sickness because babies were born seriously deformed. Its 460 victims received a £28 million out-of-court settlement from the government and the manufacturer's distillers, a settlement which they want to challenge in the European courts. Current compensation awards certainly seem more generous. £59,000 for a woman disabled at work. She got arthritis in her hand. £674,000 for a teenager confined to a wheelchair. He now hopes to be a lawyer. And £1.2 million for a driver crippled when his car hit a horse. The thalidomide deal was signed in 1973 after years of legal wrangling. Experts insist that the amount of compensation granted to victims was fair. A doctor who assessed the payment says reversing the deal would be unrealistic.
I'm not sure that one would have anything other than chaos if you started unpicking all previous decisions, because it so happened that the expectations on which they were based have turned out different.
But that doesn't deter Freddie Astbury. He and the others know there's little hope of winning their claim here. That's why they're turning to Europe. They hope that the European courts will agree that the settlement didn't take into account that they would one day grow up and have children. They say it ignored a fundamental human right, the right to family life. Anya Sitharam, News at 10, Liverpool.